episode of FUM0086 Machining, we are going to put together this feed gear for my drill press. And I have already cleaned the parts, and well, there was some dings I will show you later on. And now the first thing is to put together this thing, which is actually the change thing. There is a stick inside here, like this. I will put a picture later on. And then this will go into here, and there are 4 ball bearings inside, which then there is a higher point here, and then it engages one ball bearing at a time, one gear at a time. So yeah, this slides quite freely here, it can rotate, etc. So well, this is quite a funny little thing. And yeah, okay, so what I will be doing now is I will put this here, and well, let me show you some of the details here. This is how far I have now constructed this. Well, first of all, here is a gear that goes, and from the spin motor there is a gear which is attached to this one. This is not metal, it's made of well, Pertinax. And this one has a friction drive. These surfaces, these 2 washers, thick washers here, have a double pin. As you can see, it's a spring pin which is keeping them from rotating. This one is not mechanically attached, only by friction. So this is the weak link. First of all, it's made of this plastic, and it will break before anything else breaks inside the gear. This is made easy to replace. Then we have these spring washers, which make a tension for this so it doesn't spin freely. Then we have a normal bearing bushing here, which is locked in place by a set screw, and we have actually 2 ball bearings here. Okay, then under there is a worm gear, which was actually installed in a wrong way. If you can see, there are some shiny spots on the side. This was misaligned, and it has been running for a while in a wrong place, so therefore this has damaged this a little bit, but now it's on a correct place. Okay. What we have more here is all these are we have 4 different gears and corresponding gears there, and this one is moved to used to switch tail. This locks 1 gear at a time, the rest of which will spin freely. As you can see, they are spinning. Okay, and this one, this shaft has 2 bearings, as you can see, and then these had some mushroom double pin, which is now okay. And well, it's quite a simple construction. So, and I was speaking earlier that this might be in an oil bath. That's not entirely true. I don't know what's the use for this hole. Maybe squirting in more grease. I don't know what this is for. But I have been using normal grease. Yeah. I've been using this stuff. Hopefully you can see. First of all, this is a cream for milking cows. So it prevents teeth damage. It's an antibacterial. It will make the teeth, cow teeth, smoother. This is very can be used for both machine and hand milking. Is good for around a year, and is also usable for legs for a dog. Well, this is very popular Finnish product which is used really for milking the cows, but if I can get it open so you can see, normally this stuff is white. Well, this is not white. It's just a container which is really useful for this. It's the normal molybdenum grease, and that's it. So, well, so that's a bit of a joke if you understood. So now the next thing is to do that unit, which has some features as well. I will put this a little bit together, and then I'll show what it is about. I have now set this up. So first of all, this gear here is actually the where you change the gears. And well, it's driving that one here. And then we have this thing which is now rotating freely. It was not like that. And this one actually does the engaging of the auto feed. Well, there goes this warm gear around here, and the warm gear is this one, and as you can see there are some teeth there. So what this actually does, it lifts with the bearing. This bearing is not used as a bearing. It's used as a lifting mechanism for when this is pushed that way, it slides, it's pushing, it slides, and then at the same time it lifts these teeth away from so that they fill in some teeth which are also on the warm gear. And this one then engages the auto feed. Well, now what I need to do next is to put this one into here. From the markings on the surface I can see that we need a washer here in between, and because we are lacking that kind of markings from that side, so this comes to this side, and furthermore then just put the cover on. Well, easier said than done. But let's see how that goes. Now this unit is fully put together. There was a few symptoms which I was a little bit wondering. First of all, these bushings, they have this groove inside, and this must paste the phenolic thing, and absolutely no lubrication into there between. So the meaning for this screw is to wipe out any oil or anything that is between the surfaces. And it doesn't need any adjustment, just put it together, and it's really nice. And then this part here, the support for this was the wrong way around. So this was really sloppy. It had a lot of play in this way, and this caused a lot of trouble inside there. Now it's perfect. And this one, which is actually which engages the auto feed, now it works really nice. So just cleaning everything, and then well, this is not an oil bath thing after all. There is a hole there somewhere in the backside. There you can see screw. Actually, it shouldn't be a screw. It should be like that one. You squirt grease into there, and then you have this grease snake which goes directly where it is needed. Well, yeah. And the gears are working perfectly now. Well, all in all, this is now fully serviced, ready for service. This was everything about this Solberga drill press this time. Next step, I will do the quill. At the moment it's fixed on place with this limiter so that it doesn't drop off. And then, well, I will, it's very, there is some thick grease inside, so it doesn't slide freely as it should. Especially when the auto feed disengages, this should fly back. It doesn't, well, not fully, it leaves something here. Maybe the spring is was not correctly tensioned, but I doubt that a little bit. So I will look inside there what kind of dirt we have there, because I suspect there is the same grinding dust we had in this, and there might also we have some lost screws here, one at least. It's an M5 screw, and well, I don't know how to fix these, but well, probably I know. But anyway, this is something I will do in the next episode of FUM0086 Machining. Till then, bye!